Wait a second. Wait a second. Okay. All right. Ooh, you ever get that braid? Oh my god. So it's a rainy day, sort of on and off rain. I for some reason decided to do my makeup today. Well, I had a reason, but it got canceled. Whatever. Moving on, I figured since I wanted to do a story time for a long time that I would do it now, since you know I look a little okay, my makeup's a little done, my hair is a little curled, my shirt isn't really the best, but I mean, like, what do you want to do? Are you shopping for me? No. So this is the story of when I first found out men were dogs, or the story of my first boyfriend. Let's get into it, shall we? So growing up, I was never really like, I wasn't an ugly kid, but like I had a really pretty friend, so I was just always the one that no one ever had a crush on. I, you know, wasn't really everyone's first pick, blah, 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 so forth and so on. I was a little chubby, so you know, I had some things working against me apparently because I still was finding my personality. You know, I was still really shy. So when I was about, how was I, like 11? Honestly, I was about 11 or 12 when my best friends told me she got her first boyfriend. What did I do? I came home and cried because I'm just an emotional, I don't know, I need to get it together sometimes. When I was about 13, there was this guy that I knew that we all grew up with. It was like a group of us that we all grew up together. And he texted me one night. It was actually on a Thursday. I recall this very vividly. And so he asked me how old I was, and I said I'm 13. I had actually just turned 13 that week, so I'm like, this is interesting because, you know, I'm a teenager now, I'm a woman. Oh, I wasn't a woman, I wasn't. So yeah, so he texted me, he asked me how old I am. I'm like 13. He's like, okay, you're old enough. So I'm like, yes, I'm like old enough for what? What are you talking about? What are we doing? Am I old enough to drink? No, I'm not. But I mean, if you want to slip me a little something. So he asked me if I had a boyfriend, and I was like, this is getting interesting really quick. No, I don't have a boyfriend. Why do you want to know if I have a boyfriend? Then he asked me if I would be his girlfriend. Like, I don't remember the exact details of the conversation, but it was quite quick and to the point. Mind you, never liked this young man. He was not that cute in my opinion. We barely even spoke, honestly, like really barely spoke. Our families were kind of cool, but like they weren't like all close and buddy and invite them over for dinner type. Like it wasn't that type of shebang. So he asked me to be his girlfriend, and I'm like, okay, whatever. He was 2 years older than me, so he was about 15 at the time, and I'm just like, I don't like you, but everyone else has had a boyfriend instead of me. So like, except for me rather. So you know, let's get this rolling because I'm getting old and you know my clock is ticking. I need to get some things in progress and stuff, so let's just move this along. I actually see him later that day because we all had to go out somewhere. What you looking at? Alright, Pepper's over here, so yeah, I'm not talking to myself. Let's jump. Go on. Don't be scared, jump. You're not gonna make it. I see him that night, and it's kind of awkward because I'm like, I've never had a boyfriend, so I don't really know how to approach you. I don't know how to say hi to you. This is actually supposed to be a secret because I'm not allowed to date, so it's like, hey boyfriend, you know, one of those sorts of things. And I don't know if I was his first girlfriend too, or if he just wasn't good at this type of thing because he seemed just as nervous as I was, and it was really awkward. You know, come to think of it, I actually had 2 first boyfriends. Like, that sounds really weird because it's like, no, you only have one first of everything. No, I really feel like I had 2 first boyfriends. I will tell you why when I'm done this part, okay? Alright, so we're texting and we don't really hang out much because I don't really like people that much. Like, this has been a thing since I was like 7. I was never really a people person. Like, if people touch my toys, I just sit there and stare at them. Like, if you don't give that back within 5 seconds, you're gonna have a problem. I'm going to shove a crown in your ear. Like, basically, that's what that was. I was just hyped because I'm like, you know, I get to tell my friends, guess who asked me out? And then when I told them, everyone's like, you say yes? Do better. Whatever, I don't care because this is my first boyfriend and now I'm cool like you guys, even though I still don't have boobs yet. boom. He likes me anyway. He likes me for me, not my body. We're texting, we're talking, we go out. It was this thing his family was, I don't know how did I get there? Oh my gosh, I don't even know how this happened. How did I get invited? It was this thing that his family went out to someone's house, some person, I don't even know who they were, but it was way out yonder. We drove for forever and went to this like really big house, and I don't even remember who we went to go see, but I just know we were there. So we're there. He and I don't really, you know, communicate. He's following me all over the place, but it's like we're not really talking because I'm still trying to be, you know, low key, make sure no one knows, so no one goes home and tell my aunt, whatever. So we end up leaving, right? His family's like, oh, we're going to the carnival. Do you want to come? They asked my cousin, and he's like, no. And then my boyfriend was like looking at me like, say yes, so you want to come so we could be together. This is our chance. Come on. So I'm like, sure, I'll go. I've never been to a carnival anyway, so whatever, I'll go. That's cool. So we're going and we're in the car. First of all, here's when I knew things were about to take a serious sharp left turn. They had this van, right? It was the driver and the passenger, which was his mom and dad. Then in the middle was his cousins, his two cousins and his little brother. In the back seat, the very back, of course they shoved me back there. No, this is what happened. This is what happened. His little brother got in the back, and he came in to get into the back, and he was like, Scoot, you gotta go. Bye. And I'm just in my head like, please don't go. Please don't go. Don't leave me. Please. And he left. He got up. He switched seats with him in the middle, and I was just so hurt. I was so bothered. I'm like, oh my gosh. He was gonna try to kiss me. Ew. Because, like, I didn't like his lips. Like, they were like, I'm not gonna try to be mean about this because, like, he's a really cool guy now, but it's just like, kissing is nothing that I would ever do to him. He gets in the back, and I'm just sitting there with my arms, you know, like this on my lap, my legs crossed, and whatever. I'm just trying to act like he's not sitting next to me this close. And so we're driving, and gosh, it was so disgusting. I'm texting one of my best friends, and I'm like, OMG, we're in the back seat. He's trying to corner me in this back seat because he was trying to corner me in the back seat. Like, you see the movies. This is how I knew he watched too many movies as well, because he did the whole like yawn, stretch your arm over the seat type thing, and I'm like, that, like, who really does that in real life? Who does that? Like, it was just like, I was really trying my hardest not to crack up at this young man, because like I saw him check his breath. Like, he was like and like, I'm just like, really? Like, I didn't see that happen at all. Like, I'm texting my best friend, and I'm like, OMG, LOL, I wish you could see what he just did. He did that whole arm stretch thing, and I saw him like trying to look on the side, like what I was texting, so I tried to like turn to the side, and also still tried to hide my face because I'm really cracking up. Like, I'm nearly crying because I'm like, this is really pathetic. How did I get here? Why didn't I say no? We're driving, and he leans over, and I don't know if he said, can I have a kiss or give me a kiss, something like that, and I said, and he said, come on, just one. I'm like, no, I'm not gonna do it. And then his father and his mother in the front seat, they just think this is the biggest joke and the cutest little thing. Are you guys behaving back there? Are you good? No, actually, no, he's not. Get him, move him, put him in the trunk or something. Like, no, he's not. Spray him. Like, what are you talking about? So we get out the car, we end up getting to the carnival, have a nice little time. I don't think I was really with him much at all at the carnival. I don't even remember who I was with, but I'm pretty sure it wasn't him. I think I made a point of it not being him, so, you know, at least I got away for a little bit. So we go to the carnival, and he wins me this red, I really think I still have it too. It was a red dog and had like a white spot over the eye and black ears, a white underbelly. Like, it was really cute. I think I named him Spot. I'm pretty sure I named him Spot. It was really cute. I love stuffed animals, so it wasn't personal. It was just I like stuffed animals, and I like dogs, and red's my favorite color. So, like, it has nothing to do with him at all. We finally get to my house. He's gonna drop me off, and he comes to me, and he's like, he kisses me, and I knew it was coming. I was so scared he was gonna touch me with his lips. It's not even funny. I was literally petrified. He went for my lips, but I turned my face really quick because I'm hip like that, and he kissed my cheek. And it was really rough because, like, his lips were just so crusty, and I'm like, that's really, you can't expect someone to be enticed by that. I'm sorry. Like, you have to have something working for you right now, and you don't. So don't put your okay. Was that a good thing to do? Was that wise? I called my best friend and I'm like, oh my gosh, I have to tell you about my night. It was so hilarious, whatever. We talk about it, we laugh, whatever. That situation, like, that never occurred again. He never tried to do it again because I think he learned his lesson. I was a bit embarrassed because I'm sure he knew I talked about him, because next time me and my best friend saw him, we giggled. I'm not gonna act like we didn't, and we did not really try to hide it. So if he was embarrassed, he was embarrassed. He should have never tried to do that. That was a very bad choice in his life. Months went by and we've been dating now for about like 6 months. I don't know how I did that. And in the whole 6 months, this man has told me he loved me and he wanted to be with me and da-da-da-da. And I'm just like, and I'm like, you know what? I gotta break up with him. Like, I told both my best friends, I have to break up with him. I can't do this. This is just not, I texted him, I forgot what I said. But I know, like, I was trying to be so sweet because, like, I've never been in this situation before where I had to break up with someone, or when I was, like, I've just never been in this issue before at all in my life. Like, this is just so new. So I know I said it in the nicest way possible, and I'm like, after I did it, I think he asked me something, and then, like, regardless, at the end of the day, it was just like, okay, all right, it's done. So then, where was I? I was with my other best friend in the car with her and her mom. What are you doing? What are you doing? I don't know how we got on this topic again, he and I, because he was texting me, and I think I told him that I was telling my friend how we broke up. He's like, we broke up. I was like, yeah. When I told you it was over? When we broke up? So he said, I didn't know you meant you wanted to break up. I just thought you meant, like, you needed to chill. What are you doing over here? What are you doing? Okay. So, okay, alright, so, okay. I thought, you just meant that you need to chill out for a little while. I do. Alone. Without you. We broke up. That was the day that we actually broke up, when I had to explain to him that we broke up. He was like, oh, well, this is awkward. Whatever. So we broke up. I'm like, that was, like, so I'm laughing at it because I'm like, that was so weird. I thought I already handled this. Maybe I was too nice. Here is the kicker. Here's one of the kickers. After we broke up, my day went on. I lived my life happily. That weekend, I believe it was that night or the next night. No, I feel like it was the next night. I feel like it was a Saturday night. That's what I feel like. And my best friend texted me, Jasmine. She texted me, and she's like, let's call him. What shall we call him? D. Let's call him D. D just texted me and asked me out, asked me to be his girlfriend. I'm like, who? What? Like, what? He asked you to do what? So she was like, oh, well, yeah, I don't know what to say. So I'm looking at her because I'm like, what you mean you don't know what to say? What, is this a thought? You're thinking about it? You're thinking about it. This is a process for you. You do you. So she's like, I'm just gonna tell him no. I'm like, yeah, tell him no. Tell him he's a dog, because no one has time for that. Like, how do I just break up with you and you go to my best friend? Like, that's dirty. That's dirty, and you're old enough to know better, and that is not okay. That's not fine. It's weird because he liked my other best friend, because he and my other best friend really grew up together. I mean, like, since diaper days type grew up together. So, and I met him when I was like 6, 7 or so. And so you went from liking her to wanting to date me out of nowhere, to asking my best friend out the weekend of our departure. Like, don't you need time to get over this? I thought you loved me. Like, I thought you just gonna bounce back like that? Like, you just back in the game, huh? Okay. It hurt me a bit because I'm just like, you're nasty. You are. So that was the first time that something like that happened to me. That was disgusting. I didn't like that. Then when I had like I said, I feel like I had 2 first boyfriends. So when I had my other first boyfriend, I say this because this time I actually wanted to be in a relationship with this man, and I felt like I was actually in a relationship, because before I didn't. I just felt like I was talking to some kid who liked me, so that was great. But this second one, I was like, yeah, this is my boyfriend. This is the one. I think I was 14. It didn't take me that long to bounce back, because it's what, 6 months. Yeah, it didn't take me that long to bounce back. It's all going lovely. Then Chelsea tells me, this was just amazing to me, it was amazing. Chelsea tells me, you know, they're sitting in the lunchroom one day and they're like, you know, he gets a text message and she's like, oh, that's cute, you have at least under babe in your phone, that's so nice, that's so sweet, look at y'all, OMG, goals, that was before goals was a thing, but whatever. So he's like, what, that's not Elise? What you mean that's not me? What you mean? What do you mean that's not me? I'm crying, I'm boo-hooing, because I'm like, this is wild, he lies to me, he been cheating on me, he ain't this, that, and the third. The whole time we still together though, I never bring it up, I never mention it. I'm like, he gonna bring it up because he know what he did. He dirty, he's a dirty two-timing dog. He's gonna bring it up. He never brought it up, but he messaged me on, was it Facebook? No, he ain't disrespect me like that. Yes, it was. Yes, he did disrespect me like that. I just thought about it. He did disrespect me like that. And the crazy part about it is, he broke up with me the same way he broke up with his other girlfriend that was cool with me. He said, I feel like, you know, this isn't gonna work out because we go to different schools and I hardly ever see you, you know, in school time and all that. And I just feel like we need to break up. You knew before we even started this that we didn't go to the same school. You knew before we even started this that we would not see each other all day every day. That's, you know, those are my first 2 lessons in life early on, you know, that's when I knew that men were dogs. Men, they don't care. They don't care about you. They do not care. The other one gonna ask my best friend out the weekend I broke up with him. And the other one is gonna so boldly say that babe is not my name in his phone. What was my name? Was my number even saved? Team Us? What? Only had one real relationship. Like a real one. Like serious. Like when my heart was all in it. And that was fairly recently. So, you know, took me a while. I mean, I'm still young. I'm only 19. So, you got time. The moral of the story is, if you're young, don't worry about boys. They have cooties. They have cooties. Believe that, please. I still believe that. They have cooties. They're nasty. Don't do it. So, focus on your grades and your schoolwork and your friends, not these little fast-tail boys. That's my story time. That's my first time doing story time, so I don't really know how that went, but I felt like telling y'all that because I just thought it was just a very interesting time in my life. And if y'all want to hear another story time, please let me know because I do have stories. Like, I feel like most of them are guy related. Nope, that was a lie. I got stories. Like this, thumbs up, share, comment, rate, subscribe, and tell your friends about me, tell your grandmom about me, tell your mom about me, tell your baby cousin about me, something, I don't know. Tell somebody to come look at my videos because I like when y'all look at my videos. So thanks for watching, and check out my last video and subscribe so you can not miss my next video. And I think that's it. So yeah, I'm gonna leave now.